Hey guys, what's going on? This is Zero and welcome back to a Zero Force automation tutorial. Today we are talking about a very awesome little machine here, the item elevator. So the item elevator is a very common used machine in sorting systems and any sort of item distribution throughout Minecraft, and this is by far one of the most simplest and effective ways of taking items and transferring them into the upward direction. As seen, there are a lot of difficult ways. There are things like water elevators and minecart elevators, but this by far is the most efficient way to do it. So as you can see, all the redstone blocks are now at the top. I'll just go ahead and demonstrate how this works real quick. Go ahead and throw a stack in here. It is really annoying with that tick sound, but you can turn that off in the texture pack if you want. And there you have it. So let's get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and build myself a 5x5 foundation. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay. Now this build has been done before, but it was done with observer blocks. And I think there was a fix in observer blocks recently that causes this to not work anymore. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and place our dropper. It's heading up, so you need to find a way to get up top here and place it facing upward. Next, we're going to need a feed for the dropper, so we'll go ahead and place some hoppers in here. You know, this is pretty much where all your items are coming from. They'll be coming into this, pushed into the dropper, and yeah, there you go. Now, let's get this bad boy some redstone power. We're going to take a comparator out here. This comparator will take a signal anytime there's an item in there. It'll send out a signal. Now the issue with the comparator is if it doesn't offer a strong enough signal because there's only one item in there. We'll go ahead and put a repeater here to amplify the signal. Drop down some redstone, place it on the comparator, then take some redstone, here, and all the way down. Now the issue is here, yeah, we'll get a signal here if we go ahead and place an item in. And if we switch it to a negative tick, you're still getting that one single tick out. What you need to do is drop a piece of redstone here, and now you'll have an infinite clock. Alright. Next thing we need to do is determine how high we want this to go. So we'll go ahead and place some glass blocks up to the location you want to build it to. So we'll take them all the way up to... that looks good. Next thing, we're going to go ahead and surround this thing with glass blocks. Alright, so I left a little recess up here because these items do come up with a bit of velocity. So let's go ahead and drop some items into our hopper here. They'll feed through into the dropper. They will go through our comparator, our repeater. That'll go into our negative comparator, send out a clock signal, basically ticking this up for every item that's in there all the way to the top. What happens here is, while we're using glass, you can use any block if you'd like. Use just glassing for the demonstration purposes, is that the dropper forces these items into a block, and the block seeks out the nearest updated block with air in it. So, the closest block you can get to is up here. Working as intended, or so I'm led to believe. Well guys, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, don't forget to press that subscribe button, and if you really liked it and you want to come back for more, and you want to know more, make sure you press that bell, the subscribe button, and you'll get a notification every time I upload something. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.